Dick Glover, the president and CEO of Funny or Die.
Ed Wise, the VP of Sales at Funny or Die.
Funny or Die is about 5 years old, and it started back in the time when everybody thought user-generated content was going to be the be-all and end-all. And so it started as a marriage of user-generated content with professionally produced content and a self-editing format, i.e. Funny or Die. The users could vote, and that way the massive user-generated content, the good could be found and shifted away from the bad. Obviously, as things developed, user-generated content did not evolve as being the be-all and end-all. And what we established was an ability to create funny content and distribute it widely across the web and then ultimately across all media.
Yeah, I think on the sales side of it, we monetize our content through display ads, through video on the web. We're growing as a pretty big video company, a top 50 video metrics site. And then a lot of branded content. Either we wrap brands around our content or inside of our content. And that's probably been our best way of attracting. We work from any of the trivia brands to extreme brands, 150 plus brands year to date. A lot of the majors that work inside of your family at Leo Burnett. And we'll keep growing that as our audience grows. We find other ways to help monetize both online as well as offline.
Relationships with agencies are critical to our business, and knock on wood, we have excellent relationships across the board. And people in the agency world know that you're judged by a couple of things. One, the quality of your work. Two, your reliability. Three, your deliverables. Do you do good work? Are you reliable, on time, on budget, that sort of thing? And do you then deliver when you say you're going to deliver, whether that's content or an audience or whatever it might be?
I was going to just add to that. I think when we talk about agencies in general, I would think that most publishers might talk to just the media side of the agencies. We love working with creative agencies. They're a huge part of the puzzle. When we sit down and collaborate and come up with ideas, you guys know the brands better than we do. You know the do's and don'ts. How do we work together to produce the best content? And then we found to be a really good sweet spot. So how do we get everyone at the table who needs to participate? It could be creative agencies, PR agencies, on top of just the media AOR, which I think has been a really big secret to our success in the branded content space.
There's a huge opportunity for our model. Again, the model, if you keep the cost of content low and controlled, you keep the cost of marketing low because you have this ecosphere that you live with tremendous social media. And again, we have great credibility. Great, it's one thing to say we have 3.3 million Twitter followers. That's a fact. But more important to that is they're very engaged with us in a real way. We have, off the charts engagement, click through, that kind of thing. Same thing, Facebook, Tumblr, even Pinterest, we're starting to get involved, across the board. So that within that, we're essentially agnostic as to the ultimate distribution. And when you start to see things like connected TVs, when you start to see things like huge retailers like Amazon now in the content distribution business, that says to us, if you can produce great content and you have a way to let the world know that it exists, you have unbelievable possibilities on the distribution side, and those are just expanding every single day.